People of Earth, the more you resist, the worse this gets.
God, Invincible.
And if you think you can stop us,
Invincible Wars.
I am.
Yo,
Welcome to Backseat Directing.
where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew,
and Aaron, with Justin.
and we put out new episodes every Monday and Thursday.
And on this episode, I'm so excited. The season 2 official trailer for Invincible dropped, and we're gonna watch it right now.
You have to think, Mark. 3, 2, 1. Action!
I don't even want to talk. I want to see this.
Let's get to it. Let's
All
get to it. I want to watch it. And start.
We all remember that day. For some, the pain will never fade.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens?
Wow.
What if I become him and I don't even know it? I need to do more. I can save
Yeah, in the comics, he
lives.
gets very involved with Cecil.
Put me back out there.
Alan the Alien.
Mark
Seth
isn't
Rogen.
like other Viltrumites. He's a good guy.
Dinner tonight.
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me.
Amber's so much better in the show than the comics.
I love Steven Yeun's voice.
me the Shapesmith.
Shape Smith.
Comic guy.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
Shut it down or I take it down.
Make us.
You have no idea how much I wanted you to say that.
Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous. Make him pay for what he did to your world.
The last 20 years of my life have been a lie.
You want this back?
Yeah, Debbie goes through it in the comics.
Wrong choice.
They all do. They all have incredible
I feel like her worse than anybody, though. When Omni-Man
Arrogant, just like your father.
People of Earth, the more you resist, the worse this gets.
God, Invincible.
And if you think you can stop us,
Invincible Wars.
I am.
Yo,
I did. Oh my God.
okay, so
November 3rd.
that comes out in 3 weeks, right?
Dude, that's
2 or 3
freaking
weeks?
insane. Yes.
Is it week by week episodes?
I think we get 4, right? In 4
And then-
weeks.
And then it was, yeah.
And then there's a break because
Are you
they
guys-
hate us.
Are you guys gonna like stream them like while you review them, or
We're gonna
what?
we're gonna do a weekly episode on
I
Invincible.
didn't know if they were going to make it that far. If they were going to get
Dude.
that far in the comics.
Yeah.
He's just confirmed.
But that's what I've been telling you because I've seen the trailer already, but Andrew hadn't seen it yet.
I seen it too.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what the
He
comics
doesn't
is.
know what's gonna happen in Invincible
but
War.
that
Invincible Wars.
that felt like General Zod in Man of Steel.
Dude, it's
Like he is coming for vengeance. or
You're
something.
in,
Dude, it's
for the show of a lifetime.
More so. It's more so.
It's
I know you guys
freaking
know
insane.
everything, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But like that's got to be almost more exciting than me not knowing anything.
It's so
you're-
exciting
Oh,
because
it's so-
we've seen
yeah.
it drawn on a page, which Ryan Otley,
You've
fantastic artist.
imagined
We're going to see
it.
it animated. We're going to see it
Yeah.
played out between what happens between the panels.
This was something that we were talking about before this like trailer came out. Like, how far are we gonna see? Are we gonna be able to see this part in the story now, or are we gonna have to wait till season 3? And this is like one of the biggest events in the story.
It's in the second
Like,
compendium, and this like segment of the second compendium is both of our favorite part of the entire Invincible story.
entire series.
Okay,
From all
so-
3 of the compendiums.
I mean, I'm fine with you guys mildly spoiling it for me because I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna love it. But like, from what I get from this trailer, from what I understand, is that he is going to mildly take on a form of omni-man where he sides with what Omni-Man is doing.
I can't tell you. I can't give you any.
But you
more.
have to because
No, I
you know
can't.
the
I can't.
supporters like
No, I can't even tell the fans. Like, if
I don't
they
wanna spoil
haven't
it for
seen
them
the
either.
comics,
Spoil it for your review.
Yeah,
That
I am
thing, though,
not here
like-
to spoil anything.
he's not being genuine.
We can't tell you. We can't
can't
tell
tell
you what
them.
it is. But
So
the
how
thing
many
is
books
that-
are there for the comics? Is it
There's three compendiums, so 144 issues.
So this is going to second book, or
This
what?
is-
That's the thing is they played with it a lot. So like you'll
Yeah.
see Omni-Man fly away from Earth like halfway through the first compendium, but then stuff is drawn into the first season that takes place after that is
Right.
happening. So
Where-
he's
man.
where
reordering
Omni-Man-
events to optimize the story.
Yeah, where Omni-Man kills the Guardians of the Globe. That was the first episode, but that was the 7th issue in the comics. So like it took a little bit longer to kind of
that's
develop.
I thought
Interesting.
that they were going to do the Sequid Wars or something like
Right.
that. Like first, maybe
Yeah.
it's in there somewhere, but dude, this is insane. They're skipping to the best parts of the story, and maybe we'll get to Sequid Wars later because I feel like that's where Mark really gets like his confidence and reveals himself as a leader for like the Guardians of the Globe. But like,
Without spoiling anything, you know what they're going to end this season on, right?
yes, and that's what I was going to say to you. They're going to open season 3 with that. I think.
Yes,
they're going to open season 3 with that.
freaking comic panel. That's how they're going to end this season.
Yo, I am so out of the loop with this, but it's so much fun.
Dude, it's gonna
What's
be
gonna happen?
freaking amazing.
So there's a character you've already seen in the show in glimpses, but I'm just going to say season 3 is probably going to start with Conquest.
Yes, it's
Season-
going to be amazing.
Which is a character, not an arc. But season
Yeah.
3 is probably going to start with Conquest, and it's going to be so sick. I'm going to be literally gripping my seat, like breaking the wood of my chair at the end of season 2.
Dude,
Is it a character that was shown in season 1?
Briefly,
yes, but you probably didn't see him.
you wouldn't,
if-
you wouldn't remember
Yeah,
him
you
if
wouldn't.
you weren't looking for him.
Yeah,
Not the African American.
No.
no.
Oh man.
No,
so,
you.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
you'd have no idea who it was unless if you've
We're
read
gonna,
the comics.
we're gonna get the scenes on that planet where dude, they didn't even show the character.
I know.
Cover yours for a second.
No, we said spoiler free
Okay,
review.
okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're keeping us honest to that
All right,
spoiler free.
There's a new character that we're predicting to be in season 2, especially if they're showing us Invincible Wars, has to be in it. They didn't show him. So we'll probably get them in the arc where we get, I think it's like General Crag or something.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the quick cut of him on that planet, and we know that it's gonna introduce this other character that's really
Mm-hmm.
cool. So there's access to so much new cool stuff, dude. I'm so excited.
I feel like I wasn't supposed to be on this episode, so you guys could talk about it.
But it's probably good. That way we can.
We're just like leaving little teasers. Like
Yeah.
there will be like people. There'll be people maybe in the comments that are like know what we're excited about.
Andrew, I have a crazy question.
What?
Once this is all said and done, do you think this has the possibility of being the best show ever?
To us, yes.
Like, if this season's anything like last season, like, how does this not rate as like one of your favorite TV shows of all time?
I don't know because even the after ending of episode 1 of season 1, it's like, man, this is something special. And like then they bookend the season so well. We've talked about this before. The season finale is also one of the best episodes of television I've ever
I've seen it so many times. I've gone back and watched that last
Aaron's
episode.
got the conversation between Omni-Man and Mark memorized at this point.
No, I mean this. I remember vividly watching this with John. We finished watching The Boys season 2, and we watched this because I was like, "Hey, I've heard about this show with Steven Yeun. I love The Walking Dead. I love Glenn. Let me watch this show." And it's got J.K. Simmons in it, and we watched it. The first episode, we were like, "Bro,
Yeah.
this is like miles better than we thought it was going to be." And then we watched 4 more episodes. Next day, we finished the season. Like
That's how it was for me.
That good, and it's so hard for me to pick between this and The Boys because of how good both of them are, and both of them are Amazon, and both of them are amazing. Like I understand how someone could say this is better than The Boys.
I like
because it just is
Invincible
that
better,
good.
but I've also read all the comics, so that excuse me. But we're going to. They didn't show Omni-Man in that trailer at all. So is Omni-Man going to come back?
That was another thing. Like
who's
I
to
don't
say?
know, but like I feel like genuinely
He
it would
is
be a missed
because
opportunity.
J.K. Simmons is listed in the credits.
It would be a missed opportunity if they didn't bring him back, but I feel like they're also leaving him out just to bring him back in a greater way.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
so freaking
there's so
excited.
many epic full page panels. Like that's where Ryan Otley's so strong and why we love him because he draws these full page panels that are like you put to it, and I'm literally like, boom, eyes wide, jaw to the floor.
Don't you like feel the motion of like everything happening in his drawings? Like,
Yes.
you see the movement. Like it's.
I feel like the movement.
I feel like
feels
I've already
really-
seen this.
The movement feels really good in the animation of the show too.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. The way they choose music, this trailer is so strong because of the song.
hype.
So
Yeah.
like I was like bobbing, like, man, Invincible Wars, dude. Invincible
I know.
Wars Conquest. And then what is that planet called? I used to know the name, but it's like a planet they're gonna
yeah.
go to and they're gonna see some other characters.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Is
We
this
want-
season going to be better than season 1 in your guys' opinion?
Yes.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. hands down.
Man,
Hands down. Yeah.
that's a bar to reach.
And that's no like shot on season 1 at all.
Yeah.
Like I love season 1. It's fantastic. I've gone back and rewatched. The rewatchability for me is like really high. So, but I just
The story really
dude.
picks up.
The ending of that trailer told me everything I need to know.
Season 1.
The
was
ending
just
of that
a
trailer to comic fans is like literally they're like, hey, we'll give you this show for your life savings. And
Yes.
they've really locked us in. They
Yes.
like they chained us.
This is what the world needs right now.
Yes, it's and man, the fact that it releases weekly and there's going to be a break in between halfway through, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah,
like
dude,
like you,
I like
I
watching
watched this
everything
in
at
a
once.
day.
Yeah.
The first
Dude, how
time.
fast is this going to move? Are they going to give like an Angstrom Levy up to episode 4 cliffhanger? You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Where he needs help, and then they're going to give cliffhanger Invincible Wars at the 8 mark episode. Like, is that what they're going to do? Because that's so fast.
Yeah.
that's so quick. The story.
But there's a bunch of other little stories that they're probably going to intertwine because you remember how season 1 ended, going and showing all the
these other
little
stories.
villains that they
Like,
were
they're going to come back to them. Yeah,
Yeah, like-
Titan
I mean,
like,
and like the
knowing-
Sequids and
they do such a good job of like doing these side missions, but
Battle
still
Beast is gonna
being
pop up
so
in there.
focused on the actual story.
Yeah, like what we mentioned off record,
Off record.
off cam was like Robert Kirkman being one of the creators with The Walking Dead. He's melded different aspects of the comic.
He's
in
an
different
incredible
seasons.
storyteller, dude.
Yeah.
He's,
Like-
he improves on it. I don't know about Walking Dead. I prefer the Walking Dead comics, but he improves on this story with
Like
the show.
he
Yeah,
knows
the
how to
show's
take-
better than the comics, and I haven't read a comic that is anywhere close to Invincible.
He knows how to take what a comic is or a book and meld it into a show that's new for new audiences and new for returning visitors. Like it's
While still
insane.
being the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
To where
like,
it's
true to
where-
the source.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to where
like-
we're not upset.
True to what we love about
Yeah.
it without changing that. Yeah,
I don't
God.
know how that's possible. Like,
Dude, they're gonna go season 3. We're gonna get Conquest, and then they're gonna go into Scourge Wars season 3. I think they said something about going like 7-8 seasons or something.
I saw that too. That
Yeah.
there was like a thing like, oh, I think 8 seasons would be enough
They're
to
gonna
tell the
have to-
whole story.
like I
gonna
thought
have
it was
to-
gonna be 4.
They're gonna have to write new arcs at the rate they're going. They're in Compendium too.
Yeah, for some of their story parts, they are for
There
sure.
might be new stuff you guys don't know about.
I think he did say that he wanted to add in new things. Robert Kirkman.
There might be like a main season arc though that's new at this rate.
Yeah,
That would be cool for someone like you, because like
Super cool.
You guys don't really know.
I'm sure it'd be a good ass story too.
Yeah.
right. Maybe he'll improve on like the T-Rex stuff.
Man, guys, I'm just so excited.
T-Rex.
I
We'll
don't.
see.
Yo, there's a T-Rex in Invincible.
You don't know about Tyrannosaurus?
No.
Just the name.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually gonna be like
down.
a Jurassic Park level T-Rex.
I mean, I have nothing else to say that's non-spoiler. I'm just super
How
excited.
how about this? We wanted this to be a quicker episode so everyone can digest it. What if we end this episode by watching the trailer?
Again?
Again.
Yeah, there's stuff I missed for sure.
All right, let's restart this. In 3, 2, 1.
We all remember that day. For some,
Are they not going to do the blue
the
suit?
pain will never fade.
That's not him, is it?
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad.
That was yeah,
What if
right
that
during
happens?
Invincible Wars, right?
Yeah.
What if I become
wearing
him
it.
and I don't even know it? I need to do more. I can save lives. Put me back out there.
I can see how the ending to this would
Mark
be
isn't like other
leading you a certain
Viltrumites.
line
He's a
of
good
thinking.
guy.
Dinner tonight.
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me.
Who are you? I
Double
call
Rex.
me the Shapesmith.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
Shut it down, or I
This
take
arc
it
is
down.
cool all on its own. This is what I thought we were going to get in this whole
idea
season.
How
Yeah.
much I wanted you to say that.
I was pumped for this. Let's go home.
Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
I hope these episodes are long.
They're probably like 45 minutes.
Make them pay
I hope
for
we
what
get a
he
lot
did
of
to your
Cecil.
world.
If you think about how much he interacts with
last
Cecil in the
20
comics,
years of
like
my
building
life
that
have been a
relationship,
lie.
like
You
the
want
bonding
this
aspect,
back?
he's a
Come
good
and
character.
get it.
Cecil's dead, man.
Wrong choice, asshole.
I need revenge.
When does he fight Immortal? I'm forgetting something from the comics.
Arrogant, just like your father.
Is that a sea monster? Is that the Aquarius
People of Earth,
arc?
the more you resist, the worse this gets.
He's brainwashed.
Dude, it's gonna
And
be
if you
so
think you
good.
can stop us, don't forget, I'm.
I love how they still kept the I'm.
What does he mean by us?
I don't know. The people he's rallied up. I don't know anything.
I'm so excited.
I know it's so crazy to know the answers. I feel like I've never been ahead.
Yeah.
Never before.
Like,
Like,
that's the thing,
I read
though,
some
like, you
manga,
know
some
the answers,
comics.
but what if they change something?
They could.
Like,
but
they could.
we know.
Yeah.
But that we know.
We know.
But,
We know.
but like I've never really been ahead before, so this is a cool perspective for me.
That's my question is like to you guys specifically, because you guys read, well, I know you read comics a lot. You do read some comics, but like I've never wanted to read comics because I don't want to be spoiled for stuff that's going to be made in live action.
It's worth it.
It's worth it because
So
you get
really,
like,
you really think it's worth it?
for this at least.
Do you see like our level of excitement watching the trailer?
I
Like,
do, but I'm equally as excited without knowing, because I don't know what happens.
I'm be honest. I don't think you're equally as excited. I don't think you know how excited I am.
Well, I know you guys. you on paper you're more excited, but like because you know what's going to happen. But like I don't. So like it's like a new superhero movie coming out where I'm like, what are they going to do with this character this time?
But like I thoroughly enjoyed reading it, and I get to watch it,
Yeah.
so I get it.
Like literally the minute that this is dropping out every week, Andrew and I are gonna be sitting on the couch together, holding hands, watching this show. Like we're gonna be so freaking excited that this is coming out every single week. You know, like
yeah,
we're pumped. Like The Boys was your favorite show, right? Or one of them. Well,
yeah, one of them.
You haven't even watched MV yet.
No.
You know, and that's a new story.
That's because I like. I mean, call me stupid, but like I like to wait till every episode's out so I can binge the whole thing.
Yeah, there's no way at all that Andrew and I could wait till all these episodes drop for
I
us
get
to
it.
watch
It's
this.
hard.
I couldn't
It's
risk the
hard.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go on Instagram, TikTok, and see spoilers,
Yeah.
and I've
Like-
done that before.
I think for this story in particular, it's worth it to know the source material.
I think this was really fun. I'm glad we did this. I'm glad I waited to watch it.
Yeah.
Because man, I don't know what I was expecting. I was thinking like, what if, and I was like, no, because like
that's so far. Yeah.
I was like, don't build your hopes up, and then like to get that beyond my wildest dreams. So like I'm glad I didn't watch it.
It took a while for them to make season 2, right? It was like what 2 years? 3
forever.
years?
Did you see my reaction when it was like when he shows up on the screen and I went like I looked at you and I looked back and looked at you. I was like, ah.
Yes.
Dude. Like I said, beyond my wildest dreams. So like I'm glad to have the surprise of seeing that trailer. That's a good trailer.
So good.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys thought about the trailer. Are you excited for Invincible season 2? Talk with me in the comments about
And me.
talk with us in the comments about the comics because we're desperately in need of comic friends.
Yes, definitely.
I
Thanks
just
so
gotta
much.
Say, these guys are legends.
Oh,
You're a legend.
oh my God.
Thanks for joining us, Justin.
Thank you.
I know you'll only hear my comment if you're watching, but like I mean, you got to subscribe to these guys because they've been keeping it up every week, twice a week, every day.
Thank
Shorts.
you. And check out Justin too. He's his
hard.
own podcast, Cinema 3D. So check those guys out.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on our show too. Like
Yes.
it's always a lot of fun to have different guests on, and every episode, especially because you come in with these like fun creative ideas, like the episode that we filmed today as well. Like that was your idea, and that was a lot of fun, and that'll be coming out probably after this one. So you'll get a lot of Justin here. If you're listening to the podcast,
man.
Yeah. But thanks so much for watching. We appreciate all the support. Thank you again, and that's a wrap.